Hello again, this is Alan of AtTheFair.com, and I am joined today with Gregory Schmidt of Festivals Internationals, and we're out here at Festival Park, home of the upcoming Des Moines Renaissance Fair. Greg, how long's it been since you last saw the construction progress?
It's been about 2 weeks, maybe 8-10 days. That's not 2 weeks, is it? 2 weeks.
Now, I know we haven't had a chance to really walk around yet. We kind of snuck in again after the construction crews were gone, a little safer that way. And we're trying to beat the sunlight before it completely disappears over the tree line. But looking around, do you notice anything different?
4 new buildings, about 5 new foundations, and they're about to start on Main Street, which is the main shops that I'll be renting. And I think those are all snatched up now. If you were considering renting a shop on Main Street, you better move fast. This is it, folks. By the time July 1st rolls around, you're going to be out of luck.
All right, now you are handling the Main Street shops and also coordinating the entertainment and things like that. Can you tell us a little bit about your role with the Des Moines Renaissance Fair and Festival Park in general?
We own and operate the Des Moines Renaissance Fair. We have for 4 years now. It replaced another fair in Des Moines, and which replaced my fair that used to be in Des Moines, which moved to the Amana Colonies. We made an association, a partnership with the Sleepy Hollow Sports Park team, which is a huge association of investors operated by Rick and Mary Flatt. So in that partnership, we have our responsibilities. They have theirs. They still retain ownership of the property. They retain ownership of the buildings because they're in charge of all the maintenance, and that's going to work out really well. I was just at the Renaissance Fair of the Midlands today. Everyone's talking about this festival at Des Moines, and sharing that concept of leased shops struck a positive chord with several merchants who have had their experiences with the Minnesota or the Bristol Renaissance Fair and the expense of maintaining a $30,000 shop. But we also will be controlling some temporary rentals, which are not cheap to rent because the advantage is for the people who lease, financially speaking, and well, otherwise, because that's the home crowd that we're going to take care of from festival to festival. But we'll also have a guild hall, so there will be merchants who can do a demonstration, be in the guild hall, which will probably end up being called the Market Stalls, but it's the Hall of Guild Artisans, and that will be elsewhere other than Main Street. I'm pointing at it now.
Yes.
So we want to highlight and feature hand-picked artists and merchants to be on Main Street so that the ambiance of, wow, this almost really does feel like an authentic Old English merchant town, castle town in days of old. Pick your year.
Until you get to the t-shirt stand.
Yes.
Now, as far as the entertainment goes, we already know that you've got some entertainment that also appears at Minnesota, Bristol, Kansas City. How do you get people that normally do these large, big city events to come to Des Moines, Iowa?
Well, I had to add my booking time frame to the front of the year, at the front of last year. Normally, I know who's available. I know who I'm going to repeat at certain festivals. I might, obviously you have to rotate out about a third of your acts. Sorry, acts, but you got to be rotated in and out. But this year, we started really early contacting some of the big national acts, and of course we're bringing the Mud Show out of retirement, the original Mud Show team. We're bringing in featured lady acts, if you want to call these kinds of women ladies, to be featured each weekend, the Limey Birds, the Aerial Angels, and so I had to hook up with these people a year ago. But what's funny, you do all your prep work a year out, 6 months earlier than I normally would, but we're still only, here we are 2 months away, and I'm still hearing from people who have a real high profile in the entertainment business who are wanting to free up their September to be part of this.
Well, it's not every day that you get to be part of the opening of a permanent festival. Now, there's a lot of people that have been doing this for 20, 25, 30 years, whatever, that started at, the permanent festivals we have in the Midwest, but when they started 20, 30 years ago, they might have just been tents with a facade or, just a small event out on a lawn somewhere.
Right.
So this is really unique. Are there a lot of events like this going up around America right now or in the Midwest?
Well, several went on too large of a scale, too close to another Renaissance festival in an environment that really wasn't receptive. So I can name a couple, which I won't, which built and failed. This is the first permanent Renaissance festival themed theme park in the Midwest in 25 years.
25 years, well that's pretty good. So everybody should come out and be part of, especially opening day weekend, Labor Day, and maybe we can have some commemorative t-shirts that say I was there or something.
Today at this other festival that I was at, I was running into pirates left and right who definitely want to show their face and their outfits at the opening weekend, which of course has the pirate scallywags and rogues theme.
All right. Okay, this is your last chance. What do you want to tell the folks that are watching our video journals?
Be patient with us, because even though we're going to start out big, we're going to still grow from that point on. We have plans to add an Old Globe Theater, a replica Old Globe Theater for Shakespeare, real Shakespeare and spoof Shakespeare, of course. Me doing the bad Shakespeare. And we are going to enhance our chapel the following year. We're going to enclose a lot of the buildings so that we can do themed holiday events in November. So the merchants who get in on this are going to have something like, is it 15 or 18 weekends that they can choose from to do or not do, and then of course they can sublet if they don't do them around the calendar year, of all different kinds of themes. The Renaissance Festival, the Pumpkin Fest and Harvest Fair, and the one I was talking about that needs enclosed shops is the Victorian Dickens event with, you know, the International Christmas Show. And then we have got this humongous country western Cajun Jam coming in June of 2007. So we're done now. We don't have time to build any more buildings. So we actually turned down our first lease option person this week, saying, sorry, you'll have to rent. No more time to build any more buildings. And we'll add 8 or 10 buildings next year.
Well, it sounds very good. Thank you for your time today, and you'll come back and check back with me again as we get over these next 2 months.
We're going to do updates, and listen for our big new international radio show, live from the Castle Tower here in Des Moines, Iowa.
This is Alan with At the Fair. This is Greg.
It's just an idea.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
This is the turkey leg song. This is the turkey leg song. I want a turkey leg before they're all gone. Oh, this is the turkey leg song. Okay, let's do the second verse. Same as the first.